Welcome back, lovely PC World fans, as I try my best to bring you some interesting news this week, and it has been a rather quiet week, as it usually is before a massive launch like we're about to experience. In this video, I'll cover what's going on with the new USB-C logos and why you should care, and the aforementioned launch of Microsoft's Windows 11 operating system, and Amazon's New World is out of beta, but it doesn't sound like it should be. This video is a quickie, so let's get to it. USB is USB, right? I mean, so long as the connection fits, it should work as expected, right? Yeah, not so much in reality. See, in the past, one of the biggest things that we had to worry about was getting the plug-in in the right direction. We also had to know whether it was USB 1 or 2 and the speeds that we were working with. But with USB-C, things have gotten a bit more complicated, and with the upcoming USB 4 that retains the same format, it was time to update the logos on devices. So it has been. And the latest round of updates for the certifications makes things quite clear for the expectations of the cable or the device you're using. Starting off with certified USB 4, the packaging logo will take notice of the speed, while the port will do the same. And don't forget about the power support as well, as USB 4 will handle up to 240 watts of power charging along with data, so all of that needs to be made clear. The next thing is going to be labeling for those certified 240 watt cables, as not just any old cable laying around the house will support that. And of course, you'll have to have the labels on the certified charger for 240 watts. And that one's easy, because if it doesn't have the logo, then just don't assume that it can work, unless you've got a fire extinguisher handy and a penchant for destroying your tech. You got all that? It's clear as mud, right? Good. Now let's talk about something that is a bit more clear. Alright, so this is officially the last news segment that I'll ever have to talk about the upcoming launch of Windows 11. And that's because it is launching this week. That's right, folks. If you've gotten sick of Windows 10 and you want to be on the new hotness, you'll be able to jump right into it in a few days' time now. But if you're cautious and wanting to hang back on the Big 10, like me, then it doesn't seem like you're really going to be missing out on a whole lot. According to Mark Hawkman's full review over at PCWorld.com, which you'll find linked in the description, it doesn't seem like we're in for a life-changing experience. After all, his headline doesn't bury the lead and puts it right in your face: an unnecessary replacement for Windows 10. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad, but sometimes things just feel like they change for the sake of making changes. So, are you ready for Windows 11, or are you going to be sitting back and letting others go first on this one? Well, either way, maybe you should sit this next news piece out. Now, in the world of PC gaming, Amazon's MMORPG, The New World, has officially released and is been the biggest release of the year so far for Valve's Steam platform. This game was riddled with graphic cards killing issues early on during its open beta stage and caused quite the stir. With the game going gold and hitting the retail market, things should be good to go now, right? Well, don't count on it, because according to reports by PC Games In, not all is well in the New World, and it's not just EVGA RTX 3090 owners this time. Unfortunately, it seems to be an issue with more reports of dead GPUs trickling in. Killing high-end graphics cards that are hard to get a hold of right now is not a good thing, and it seems that once again, the biggest vendor hit is, again, EVGA. But Gigabyte has joined the list as well. And user reports of effective cards include the RTX 3090 and now include the RTX 3080 Ti, the 3080, 3060 Ti, as well as mobile RTX 3000 series laptop parts in the mix. Even some Radeon owners are reporting having cards overheating and crashing, but it doesn't seem to be killing them. And I can and certainly will advise avoiding this title for the time being, and perhaps share this information with anyone you know eager to play New World, so at least they'll have a heads up and not a surprising lockup. And with that, we bring this quiet week to a close. Hopefully now you've had a better idea of what's going on when you see the updated USB-C logos, and you can better explain to your less tech-savvy acquaintances what's going on. Prepare your systems, or not, for the impending launch of Windows 11 in just a few days, And maybe that update could help Amazon's New World from killing your graphics card, but I wouldn't count on it. And thank you all for joining me this week while we got caught up on the biggest news of the week. And if you enjoyed it, let me know by hitting that thumbs up and subscribing for even more PC hardware goodness.